Hey, Ryan here. Welcome back to another YouTube video on my channel. I figured I'd show the Hoover brush vac in action. I have to clean the couch, plus I have to vacuum the floors. That's why I got my Model 51 Aerodyne out to do that. But, you know, I figured I'd show you in action. There's a little bit of, the couch is a little bit dirty, so it needs vacuumed. And maybe you're not able to see it very well. Down. Lily's on the couch. Either off the couch. Off the couch. So we can back in this. Get off. Get off the couch. Thank you. So anyway, that's our dog Lily. Uh, so I got to vacuum this couch, and maybe you can see it. There's a little bit, pieces of dirt there. There's some hair, something like that. So I think I'll show you this in action. The Hoover brush vac. Maybe a little history behind it, just in case you didn't know. The brush vac was made, I think, around maybe 1985 by Hoover. It was their direct competition or direct answer to the Dirt Devil hand vac, which became very, very popular in 1984 and throughout the 80s and even the early 90s, or well, even throughout the 90s. The Dirt Devil hand vac has become very, very popular, mainly because it was cheap, relatively affordable. I don't want to say cheap because that makes it sound like it's crappy. Relatively affordable, basically inexpensive. It was good quality. It cleaned very well, and was able to, again, remove pet hair like crazy. So Hoover decided to create an answer to that. He came up with the brush vac, and its main claim to fame was, instead of using a bag to clean or to store the dirt, it used a dirt cup and a little filter thing. But it mainly used a dirt cup, something like that. And it's also, consequently, clean air. You notice here, so dirt goes into this brush into the vacuum, goes into this little inlet, and here's the outlet where the dirt goes into the dirt cup. And then air passes through the filter into the motor. I'm going to put my dirt cup back on quick. There we go. Relatively easy to do, and again, it's probably not as messy. Maybe not as messy as a vacuum using a bag, like a dirt hand vac using a bag, because the dirt hand vac does tend to be kind of messy when it comes to emptying the bag. But of course, one advantage of it is that it does hold more dirt, and I think I'd go into detail on that on the video, comparing the brush vac to the dirt hand vac. Sorry if I'm shaking it, you know. I don't have a tripod for this, so I'm going to try to use my arms as a tripod. Um, and actually, I want to make a correction to that video when I mentioned the brush vac, comparing it to the dirt hand vac similarities and differences. I think I said in the video that the one of the disadvantages of the brush vac is that it did not have attachments available for it. I had found out by accident that I was incorrect, that there was attachments, like an attachment kit available for it. I think it had a hose, um, a dusting brush, and a crevice tool. I don't think it had a wand, which would have been nice to have a wand, but it did have attachments, and it did have a little storage thing to store your brush vac and all the attachments. So I was wrong on that. There's also, I think there's also a variant to this brush vac. They call it Brush Vac 2. Which is a lot like this, like the brush vac, except it's 2-speed instead of 1-speed. This is a 1-speed motor. The brush vac 2 has 2 speeds, and I think it has a dusting brush attachment included. This one also could get, if you have a dusting brush attachment that fits on the vacuum, down. So I have to get this little thing. We have this little collar thing that gets her off the couch. And I don't want to, it's that way. If she jumps up on us, we press this little thing and it vibrates on her collar, and that gets her off. Anyway, okay, time for me to shut up and show you this in action. So, So there's the couch. I know you can't see very well, but we're going to show you in action. In fact, I'll show you the contents after done. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, I did put a new belt in this. It was a pain in the ass, but I got it in. And so this one is working. This is model number 51083-100, serial number 044108. So this is my older one, the one I got at Goodwill. All right, here we go. Gets the dirt up pretty well. I guess it should. It's a brush pack, not a dust buster. Works better than a dust buster. And don't have to worry about running out of batteries either. I noticed that some of the bits of dirt will jump around. Not sure you can see it, but it does kind of jump around a little bit. So that means the agitation is pretty good. It's getting that, kind of helping with agitation. It does help get it deep down dirt from couch cushions. Sorry. Excuse me. I know it's a little bit dark. I apologize. It looks a little bit dark. Wish I had better lighting. I'll show you it better. Okay, there we got better lighting. Okay, so just got done cleaning that. Let me take off its dirt cup, see what's inside, or what's on the filter as well. So you can see there, the filter there is really dirty. And you can see there's a lot of hair, pet hair in it. And so, you can see better. There we go. See there? That's pretty good. So it does a pretty good job with hair. Let me put this all back together. There's probably some dirt. You know, my brother works in construction, so that's probably like the construction dirt. And they left some crap on there. Hang on. Okay, so I just showed the brush back in action. I cleaned the cushions. Does a really good job cleaning cushions. Very good job cleaning cushions. And I notice it says they're heavy duty, so obviously You know, but it does a really good job, and you can see their black hairs. That's from Lily. She kind of sheds a little bit, so and plus, with this couch, the way it's color, you don't see the black hairs very easily, and so you wouldn't know it's there. Like that beige recliner. This is kind of like a darker brown sectional, so you really wouldn't know if there was any dirt in it or hair on it unless you look really close. But the brush vac did a pretty good job of removing the pet hair. Got other bits of dirt up. A lot of dust. So it's a pretty good job. So I'm gonna end this video. I figured I'd show you that in action. I may do the dirt doll hand vac in action next time. I'm gonna have to clean the couch. I'm not sure if I did a Model 103 in action. I'll look it up. If I did, great. If not, I'll probably do another one in action too, like a sequel. But that's the brush vac. Feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. I did check my YouTube last night to notice the Penny Eraser video, and I think the Shark Rocket Complete got into the thousands. So I think almost 4,000 views for one of the videos or anything like that. So for me, that's pretty good. 4,000 views, and that's within a month. So that must be pretty good. So that must, plus I got a lot of positive likes for that video, So generally very positive. So thank you guys. I mean, I guess it, must show that, kind of getting the word out there, give my take on newer vacuums and maybe some vintage ones like this, and,